Hey there, quirky folks! I am your host, Anna, and today we'll be exploring one of the newer characters in the Avatar franchise. The Way of Water introduced a bunch of new characters in its long-running time. James Cameron specifically kept the length extensive because he wanted to establish characters who will become huge in the upcoming movies. But the one character who will definitely play a major role in the next 3 sequels is Kiri. Spoiler warning for those who haven't seen Avatar: The Way of Water yet, we'll be talking about how Sigourney Weaver was brought back to the Avatar sequel. So I suggest you guys should watch the film first and then come back to watch this video if you have any questions about Kiri. Okay now, moving on. Sigourney Weaver made her return to the franchise by voicing Kiri. But in the first movie, she played Dr. Grace Augustine's human form along with her avatar. Last we saw her, she had perished as the Na'vi people failed to transfer her soul to her avatar body. So it was very tough to bring her back as Dr. Grace Augustine. James Cameron brought Colonel Quaritch back as a recombinant.
I know you're all asking yourselves the same question. Why so blue?
The RDA deployed a failsafe just in case Quaritch was not able to finish the job on Pandora. While they were growing avatar bodies for Quaritch and his men on Earth, they recorded the memories of those Marines to be implemented into those bodies. This way, the RDA created avatar clones of Quaritch and his soldiers, which were called recombinants. But because Grace's avatar body was sitting lifeless amongst the Na'vi, she couldn't have been turned into a recombinant. That is unless Norm had a chip with her memories on it. But he didn't. So instead, James Cameron took the rebirth path with Kiri. She came in as the daughter of Grace Augustine. Grace's conception of Kiri was shrouded in mystery. It came as a big surprise as there was no hint of Grace being pregnant at the time of her death. The Na'vi prayed to Eywa for Grace's survival. While Eywa couldn't prevent her death, she seemed to have done something miraculous for the Na'vi and even the humans as well. That's because Kiri's birth is nothing short of a miracle. In the flashback shown through Kiri's vision, we saw how the remaining humans of Pandora did not give up on rescuing Grace. They preserved Grace's avatar body in suspended animation, and that body eventually gave birth to Kiri. James Cameron then played around with the idea of who her father was. It was even suggested that Norm could be Kiri's dad, considering he was always around Grace and was even around her avatar body. But that's surely not the case, otherwise Jake wouldn't have adopted Kiri. Instead, Norm would have raised her. So those asking about Kiri's lineage have to keep in mind that Cameron intentionally left it as a mystery. That's why Kiri got a seizure just when her mother was about to reveal the truth about her father. This mystery will surely be unraveled in Avatar 3 or 4. But if we look at a few hints that the film left for us, then we might be able to predict where Kiri came from. Just like Grace was a xenobotanist with a deep appreciation for Pandora's nature and goddess Eywa, Kiri also shares a direct connection with Pandora's nature and Eywa herself. She mentioned that she could literally feel Eywa's presence.
I know you think I'm crazy, but I feel her.
And we saw her bond with Pandora's habitat and literally control it. People were left asking whose heartbeat she had been hearing in the movie. Some theories suggested that it was her mother's heartbeat, but I don't believe that to be the case. My theory is that it was Eywa herself. In fact, Kiri is an avatar of Eywa. Grace's avatar body did not conceive Kiri until the ceremony of her transference. Once the Na'vi prayed for her survival, their prayers didn't go in vain. Eywa did allow Grace to survive in the form of reincarnation. Only this new baby was half Grace and half Eywa. That's how Eywa has been able to take a Na'vi form. And that's also why Kiri has these special abilities to control the fauna on Pandora by sharing a natural bond with them. Now I believe that she will go on to be a messiah for humans as well. Once she realizes the truth about her lineage and the powers she possesses, she'd save not just the Na'vi, but the humans too. Avatar 5's current title is The Quest for Eywa. So, that could be where some of the Na'vi people leave Pandora and arrive on Earth to end the war with humans once and for all. And they do that under the leadership of Kiri and perhaps even the likes of Loak and Spider. Earth is a lost cause in this era, but these three will end the war between the Na'vi and the humans and bring Eywa to Earth through Kiri herself. She'd be the messiah who shows the humans a way to peace. And she could be the one to save planet Earth by giving control back to Mother Nature. This is where I'd like to bring my theory to an end. Who do you think is the father of Kiri? Hit those like and subscribe buttons if you also think that she is the daughter of both Grace and Eywa. And don't forget to check out some more Avatar content on our channel. Goodbye, and I'll see you in the next one.